Hey guys, welcome to the EasyEquities Investor Cup podcast, and I'm joined by Lesedi, who is the brand manager and head of social media within EasyEquities. So welcome.
Thanks a lot for having me, Alex.
Yeah, no, today it's going to be an extra special one, seeing that EasyEquities and Elite Pro Series will be coming together to sort of joint in on an event, which is the EasyEquities Investor Cup, which we'll get into more detail as the podcast goes by. But first and foremost, coming into the gaming community, how would you describe EasyEquities and what they do?
Well, coming into the gaming community, the answer is actually pretty simple. The name of the game is investing, and you just got to think of easy equities like a game that allows you to buy and sell shares off the market. And the end goal of the game is to make as much money as you can. And the last stage is to become Warren Buffett rich and you're a billionaire. But my general answer would always be, and the formal answer would be, Easy Equities is a subsidiary of the JSE listed company called Purple Group, which is an online platform that allows anyone in South Africa or anyone else to buy and sell shares off the JSE for as little as they want for or as much as they want.
Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, basically a platform where individuals can come through and invest. But how easy is it to go through with EasyEquities?
Well, Alex, I'm so glad you asked that question because I mean, back in the day, investing was there was a belief that investing was super hard, and there
Mm,
was a tendency to overcomplicate the process and
mm,
charge these exorbitant fees, and excluded a lot of people like you and myself.
yeah.
And buying shares was not as simple as going to www.apple.com/buy and just
Yeah.
click there and you buy some Apple shares. It just didn't work like that. So instead, you had to go through someone called a broker back in the day, and you call up that broker who was a physical person. You're like, "Hey, Bob, I'd like to place an order on some Apple shares." And after a few days, it hit you up and say, "Hey, listen, I've got your Apple shares, and there you go." But now, thankfully, for Easy Equities, there's something called an online stockbroker. So all you have to
Ooh.
do with Easy Equities to buy the shares in the companies that you love is one, register account with us, get your account FICA verified by uploading the documents that we request from you.
Mm,
Once you're FICA verified, fund your account. And the nice thing is that if you use the link that we have provided you guys, you
yeah.
get the first 50 Rand on us. And you can buy
Ooh.
any shares that you'd like with that 50 Rand. And you are invested. It's as easy as that, Alex.
So basically, gamers, what is Lesedi just mentioned is that all you have to do is sign up with the link provided. You guys get an easy bonus of 50 Rand going into your account that you can easily invest. But the question is, what happens for the kids that are under the age of 18 looking to invest for their future? Can they go through the Easy Equities platform, the online broker?
Yeah, no, definitely they can. And I mean, first, shout out to all those under 18 people that are investing already with Easy Equities. It's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is go to our marketing sites or our homepage, easyequities.co.za,
Yeah.
and then go to the minus section, fill out that simple form, sit with your parents, ask them to click on the accept the terms and conditions, and it's that simple. Then you are registered and you're ready to rock investing.
Okay, so literally the most simple thing for miners to go into the online broking and basically invest for their future if they would want to save. Um, but most importantly, Easy Equities is coming into the gaming community, getting the gamers on board with this. What are you guys most excited about the growth of esports in Africa?
Well, esports is a massive sports and leisure pastime around the world, and even so, after this pandemic that we're currently in,
Yeah,
and it's creating instant breadwinners, rich people, creating businesses out of a sport that people just love to play.
definitely.
And it's all driven by the ease of access into getting internet and getting your fiber line up. So it's pretty simple and super easy, but with fast internet becoming more accessible to the country, it's increasing the amount of gamers out there. So the part that excites me a lot about e-gaming is that it will constantly keep growing. The faster the internet gets, the easier the access to internet gets, the more gamers there will be.
Definitely,
As
yeah.
long as PlayStation and Xbox don't decide to increase the price of the consoles, we're all good to go.
I mean, the PlayStation 5 is probably making me not invest into Easy Equities. The price of that has been crazy. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
no, I
so
get.
it's so good to see the pandemic sort of work away somehow in the growth of esports, and like you mentioned, creating new opportunities for minors, a majority elders, and so forth, basically coming into the esports genre, and it is a growing market. But so being the esports growing, so is titles and projects as well growing in the esports culture in South Africa and Africa itself. The new project that Elite Pro Series is working on is the Investor Easy Equities Investor Cup, which is a whooping 8,000 Rand with 4,000 Rand cash on board and a 4,000 Rand bonus if you guys are a winner and signed up with Easy Equities using the link that we provide for you. Just generally break that down for the players at hand to understand what is that they are looking to win.
So it's actually pretty simple. Like you mentioned, they get a cash prize of 4,000 Rand. And
Yeah.
if you have an Easy Equities account, we will double that and give you another 4,000 Rand to invest in the companies that you love. So say, for instance, you are a big fan of, call it, let's say Sony,
Okay.
which is listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and we have it on our platform. All you do is go to our USD account, click on Sony, click on buy, and you're invested. It's that simple. So, guys, hopefully you win that prize and you have an Easy Equities account and you can invest and you can double your prize money.
Yeah,
That's simple.
there's literally no excuse for the gamers at hand competing in the Easy Equities Investor Cup not to have an account. It is for minors and over the age of 18 as well. So it's like the name has it in there. It is so easy, guys. So yeah, the event though coming on board, we're gonna have a broadcast, we're gonna be showcasing the talents and so forth. It is a fortnight at hand. Is there anything that excites you about this event?
Ooh, let's think. I think this is the hardest question you've asked me all night. Um, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of metrics to look at when you think about, the whole gaming community and the whole Fortnite game. And I think that what excites me about this whole contest and the Investor Cup series is that it's going to be, I think it will be slow paced at first. And then towards the end of the rounds, you'll just see players building structures at incredible rates
Yeah.
and trying to get their points up. And it's just going to be super epic. And to just see that tension build up in the room is going to be electric.
Yeah, definitely. Now, that is what we all love about Fortnite is those end games coming together, the top tier players making their way very congested between builds and structures and so forth. That is definitely the most exciting part about Fortnite, and I'm really looking forward through the action that we are expecting in the qualifiers, semi-finals, and then the whooping 100 players that will be competing for the grand prize of 8,000 Rand. Again, guys, will be 4,000 Rand cash and a bonus to double up your winnings if you guys do place and have an account with Easy Equities. But, the youth is always curious when it comes to saving, when it comes to, ideas around how they can grow their financials at a young age. And many of the Fortnite players are young. What would you, as the member of Easy Equities and very well known, vast knowledge in terms of investing and saving, what would you give to the youth at hand playing and competing, the general idea on how to save and grow money?
Well, firstly, I'd say to them, don't be like your parents. Don't have regrets about not starting soon enough. We've
Yeah.
got the leisure, we've got the capabilities now to start investing at a very young age. I mean, below the ages of 18, you can start investing. I mean, the youngest investor on our platform is just a few months old, which is super epic.
Damn.
So don't the key is to just start, is that the first thing I'd say to you. And going in, it might be a bit mind blowing to see all the different companies that you can invest in and all the different instruments that you can invest in. But the first thing I'd start with, and it's what I started with, and it's not financial advice because I'm not authorized to give financial advice. And if you do, please go to your financial advisor. But what I did was I started with something called an ETF, and an ETF is a exchange traded fund, which is a basket or collection of shares that tracks a specific index.
Mm,
And if you just invest into an ETF monthly and you make that habit, you will
mm,
be richer than the guy sitting next to you.
mm.
And you'll be so happy when you look at your investment 20 years time, 10 years time, or whenever you look at it, you'll be so thankful that you actually started investing. So to all the youth out there, and I'm also young, um, start investing.
Yeah,
Like start today.
it's
Like
literally it's just executing that, just a start, and from there you get to learn a lot more. You get financial advice from your guys, people that you would get the financial advice from. But yeah, that generally just sums it up on how you would guys would want to start saving or start investing. Is literally just start. Don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. It's like doing your homework. If you don't do it at the end of the day, you're gonna get into trouble at school. Just do it and get it over and with. But yeah, no, Lesedi, I'm really excited and really looking forward to the month of May when this Easy Equities Investor Cup will begin. And I cannot thank you so much for joining me on this little podcast where we just give the viewers and the audience a little bit of knowledge regarding Easy Equities. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Alex, and all the best to all the players in the Investor Cup series. Wish you all the best and hope you come up victorious. And don't forget to open your Easy Equities account.
There you go, guys. See you guys in the front lines in the end games of Fortnite. It's been a fantastic show and episode.